The second file we have in front of us, it's the credit rating agencies. So you know that since 2008, there have been already two directives, CRA1 and CRA2, to try to set a European framework on these credit rating agencies. And we are working on the third one, which was published by the Commission a month ago or 3 weeks ago. One element of the debate is the conflict, how to deal with the conflict of interest. My personal view is that we cannot solve the problem on sovereign debt. It's clear that if we create a European public credit rating agency, we are going to create new kind of conflict of interest, but not private one, but public ones. And I don't think it's helpful. So I would say that the conflict of interest are not only in the private sector, and the way of the notion of responsibility should be concrete in the real world, is also a question for public actors, not only for private one, of course. The third issue I wanted to raise, and it will be the last one, is about the CDS and the CDS market. Why? Because it's not that easy to say that somebody, personal actor, is responsible or not. You can say that if you follow the rules, then you are responsible, and it's up to the politicians to decide about the rules. It's not up to you personally. So my feeling and my function as a politician here in the round table and in the real world is to try to set rules that allow, that permit responsible individual behaviors. And what I can see on the CDS markets is that the functioning of the market per se, not personal behaviors, not people who wouldn't like to comply with the rules, but the rules per se are not set in a responsible manner. For instance, well, two examples, but when there was the Irish crisis in 2010, you had big European banks buying CDS, so buying insurance, against the default of a state to hedge funds. So we are at the end in a situation where hedge funds, which are the less capitalized entities in the financial sector system, selling net exposure to banks to ensure against the default of a member state with, of course, systemic effect and systemic risk. I mean, in the real world, you cannot sell insurance without being able to really pay off the premium. In the financial system, you do not have to prove that you will be able to pay the premium if the event occurs. And we saw clearly with AIG that it was not the case. And it's just because the US taxpayers brought some 125, if my memory is correct, $25 billion, than that we didn't have another default after the Lehman Brothers one. And if we had the AIG default, then we would have had also the Société Générale default, because the Société Générale got something like 20, I don't have the figures in mind, maybe you have them, 25, I guess, at that time, $billion. Eight at the end, because of the netting, but...
no, it was 8, not 25.
It was 8 from the beginning?
No, 8.
8 is a lot.
I know that because I was in charge.
Sorry?
Of the business.
8 is a lot.
I mean, no,
eight is a lot anyway, but I thought, okay, but I thought it was more, and after the netting and so on.
It's 8.
Okay,
So
even
fine.
8. It's not just
It was 8.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, you cannot consider that in that kind of when the rules allows that. The problem is not the individual behaviors, it's how the way the rules function. So I think that there is a new, and that will be my last word, a new file for us in front of us, and Michel Barnier is convinced about that, is to make sure that when you sell insurance, you have the capital, or you have the financial capacity to really pay for the risk you are supposed to insure. Otherwise, at the end of the day, it will be taxpayer money, and we know that it's no more an option when you look at the public accounts. Thank you.